My boy Jerry Adams is first. Jerry Adams is first. Mr. 221, Eric Rader, Festo, Mr. 81. Go subscribe to Mr. 81. Young boy putting out good content. BS, Lake Show, Tony, Dollar. Jerry says Showtime back. Stephen Scott, Dennis, Trayvon. It's good. Jay Riddick, BS. Yeah, I tried to wait. I'm sorry. I'm good. He said now he hungry. Red 2005. See you later. Allen, Elder. So this Kareem and Elder Show, episode 41. You know, we winded down on the last couple episodes before the season. As you know, Elder ain't gonna be no longer with us. Oh, he going to the Grizzlies? Let me see this. Loyalty said he don't want that bum Crowder. Steve Holler, George, Jonathan, Said, Dominique 5, Jerry Adams, what up?
Salute, my brother.
Loyalty, Uncle Tom, Ivan, Said. Let's get the likes up for more people to come in before we start.
Hey, salute, Festo. Salute.
It's Kareem and Elder Show. It's winding down towards the end. I know
Getting there, man.
He said, "Cause Russ still here." Loyalty laughing.
Getting here, man. Man of my word. Man of my word. Say what I mean and mean what I say. We have a few people excited. Again, I'll still be talking sports. I'm just not going to talk Lakers. That's all. You'll get people come in. You said you was going to get off the internet. You said, you know, they'll make up lies. All I said was I'm not going to talk Lakers no more. That's it.
We definitely gonna get to Drake Crowder, but he just tweeted something. I'm gonna get into that. But before we get into that, let's get the likes up. I don't know if you guys was on Ticket Channel and y'all saw Elder cooking on before we start, we want to touch on this real quick. I want more people to come before we talk Lakers. Said, what up? Tamar, what up, Mel? I don't know if y'all seen it. Ticket put the edited version, the shorter version. He put the whole live of what Elder was breaking down. Ime Udoka.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen it. Did you guys see that? That was, I was trying to share it. I don't know how to. I know y'all probably like, Kareem don't know how to do shit.
Get with old boy. He'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah. He saying Jay going to the Grizzlies.
Who they giving up? Who the Grizzlies sending back for Jay Crowder? Who they sending back? I'm trying to think who they got that they would send back for him to match that $10 million. Or do they? Well, no, they don't have no exemptions, do they? Because old boy's not hurt for the year, so they're not getting no.
Yeah,
he ain't hurt for the year, so you're not getting no trade exemptions for him.
My boy Aaron, what up, Aaron? Jamal Sullivan, what up?
It's a good. Hey, I can say this: if they're getting him, that's a good move for them to replace old boy until he gets back.
Exactly.
Very good move for them. Very good move for them.
He said no word on Grizzly trade.
That's what Steve Holler said.
He just tweeted. I'm gonna read his tweets, but we're gonna get into. I want to get into the Elder thing. He said one must work where he's wanted. He just tweeted this. He said, where is he needed? And I'm thankful for the past 2 years have taught me. He said, now I must take on another challenge with continued hard work, dedication for those who closed the door on me. Thank you. 99 back soon. They sent him home. He's not allowed in a training camp. but more people coming in. But we're gonna get back to Jay Crowder, and we're gonna touch on that. But I want to ask you guys: did y'all see Ticket TV thing with Elder? 'Cause that was powerful. That was powerful. I saved it where, I think that could be part of like a curriculum. I think you should save it because to me, what I like about it, it shows, because I ain't gonna lie, when I actually seen it live, I couldn't really comment. I was more of the not all the way thinking, but I was kind of seeing what you were saying, and I was seeing what AK was saying. Not the when it got crazy. I was just saying I was seeing his point, but I just seen your point. See, the problem we have in this world today is Steve Holler. I need you to stay on, Steve, because Steve Holler, I need you to because I'm gonna ask you more about this Drake Crowder thing, because I reached out to my people because I'm like, this just came out of left field. It's not like they added a new player. So I'm like, what happened? So I reached out to my guy. He didn't answer the phone because I want to get information before I come on here. Because I'm like,
you mean what happened? Why Phoenix getting rid of him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's simple. It's very simple why they're getting rid of him. It's just they're not going to pay him, and it's time for old boy to step into his starting role there now. Cam Johnson, they rated because they got to pay Cam, and if you're paying Cam that money, you got to play him. You see what I'm saying? They're renegotiating this contract right now, or negotiating, not renegotiating. They're negotiating this contract extension right now. So once you pay him the money, now you got to put him in a starting position. You're not going to pay him all that money and not start him.
They could do that and bring Crowder off the bench. Crowder
you think again? Hold on. Crowder's in a year where he's a veteran. He's helped you get to the championship. He wants to get paid. He's not going to get the money he wants coming off the bench. So you don't do a player that way. You don't put a man at that stage.
He may come off the bench anyway he go. He don't seem like he complained to ask about. I know Steve locked in on this. Steve, what's going on?
Reread his tweet. Reread his tweet. Listen what you're saying. Reread his tweet, and you hear what he's telling you in the tweet. His tweet said a lot.
He said
the one you just read.
This one here. You said
Jay Crowder? Read it again. Yeah, reread it. Reread it.
You could Steve or Jay Crowder? You talking about?
You reread his tweet, and it'll tell you the mindset that Jay Crowder has and why it's time for him to leave Phoenix.
It was on Twitter. It popped up. Let me
Twitter,
see.
Okay.
It popped up, but it was saying that he's not wanted. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. You know how it is when players feel like they're not wanted there, when players feel like it's time to move on. Again, Jay Crowder is not that old. What is he, 32?
Steve said Jay Crowder don't want to come off the bench.
No, he's trying to get another contract. He's young enough. He's trying to get another contract. There's a lot of teams that need defensive-minded wings. If you're going to promote the young guy, cool. Don't keep me here, though. Send me somewhere where a team going to value me, want me here, and use me. That's what he's saying. That's what Jay Crowder's saying.
But where they going wrong, with Phoenix going wrong at, Cam Johnson is a small forward. He's not a power forward. He's skinny.
He's 6'9", though.
Nah, he ain't 6'9", he's 6'7".
I thought he was 6'9". I had to go back and look. I thought he was 6'9".
He's skinny. Like
in this NBA, though, NBA, he can play it.
You're right. Yeah,
he can play it.
You're right. This NBA.
Hey, salute Daryl Pitts. Salute, my brother.
Daryl Pitts was good. They told him not to come.
Hey, salute JT the Don. Salute.
They told him not to come to camp
because they've had some other internal stuff going on. You know, remember they had the stuff going on with the big boy Aiden. They've had Jay Crowder stuff. What's his name? Chris Paul. They've had a bunch of internals. The Phoenix a mess really right now, bro. They're trying to hold it together. They got a lot with the owner, players disgruntled. I mean, think about it. Old boy knows he's on a 4-month rental because as soon as he's available to be traded, they're going to be trying to trade him. Aiden, he already knows that. You see what I'm saying? They got a lot going on in Phoenix, bro. They got a lot going on that ain't got jack to do with just actual getting on the court playing basketball.
So you think Phoenix gonna be a team that slip? Where you see Phoenix at?
You know what, Kareem? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know because I know it's a process to put this new owner in place. But let's just say the new owner comes in, swoops in real fast, get it done. Because remember, oh boy, that process didn't take long with the Clipper dude.
Oh yeah,
they didn't get their Yeah, say that process can go quick and they get a new owner in. What if the new owner likes Ayton? You see what I mean? That changes everything. Because now it's like, no, I want you here, bro. I don't care what he said. I don't care what kind of money he wasn't spending. Because remember, everybody accused Solver being cheap. Remember, man, they was always like, you're never going to get paid there. You're never going to get paid there. And then when he do pay people, they felt like it was paid in the wrong way. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. The thing is they got a good coach. He's solid mentally too. Oh boy, that's the coach. He can hold some stuff together as long as the stars are backing him. The players will gel together and support the coach. You see what I'm saying? They'll come together and be a team. But they need to move out guys that don't want to be there. So if you got a guy like Crowder, I think that little point guard's dissatisfied because he ain't been producing and they don't like him. What's the backup?
They want to get rid of him.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Campaign.
There you go. Guys that
I reported that they want to get rid of him.
You did. I remember that. Yep, I remember that. So those kind of guys, they're looking. Yes, they're looking to get rid of guys like that don't fit mentally what they got going on. Now, boy, they're gonna have to wait. They just can't move him until January at the earliest. Ayton, so they're hoping he just be professional. But the other guys that could be cancerous or you see what I'm saying? They're gonna move them cats and get rid of them.
I don't think Phoenix gonna do anything until a new owner come in. Because if you know you got a new owner coming, you make especially trade like little trades like Crowder and Cam.
You can do that,
but you can't do it 8 and then a new owner.
I wouldn't.
You have to wait until a new owner come in before you make this. That's big.
It's just gonna see how fast this whole process takes. If they can get a group identified, a solid number of what they're gonna sell it for. Once that's identified, like this, the group he's in, they can work the rest out over time, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But once they can figure out this is the group we're going with, this is the bid they gave, this is what we accepted, then they can start making major decisions. Kind of like they did with the A-Rod and them thing up there in Minnesota and all that kind of stuff. They were in place and everybody knew before they officially took it over. But they were already making moves before they got in the office. It could be that type of situation. That's why I said it's kind of up in the air. I don't expect Phoenix to be as good just because the West has gotten so much better with guys just coming off an injury, teams retooling, getting ready. You had a lot of stars and superstars, fruit flies, man. Stars and superstars that were hurt last year in the West. They're all back and they're all healthy. So it's not going to be that easy road for Phoenix that it was last year. You know, everybody, they fully healthy. Everybody else going through hurt, COVID, all that stuff, and they just was rolling through everybody. It ain't going to be that this year for Phoenix, and they know that.
Yeah, they know that. I think that definitely was a big blow right there. You want to read this chat? We really do it on the super chat, but we're gonna do this one before the show really kicks off.
All right. It says Bean. Appreciate it. He said, imagine we get Crowder, then pull off the Spurs deal with Richardson and McDermott, or even the Jazz deal with Rudy Gay, Beasley, and Clarkson. I mean, the depth I think is going to be the thing for the Lakers. The key with that is if I did all of that, I'm not coming off more than one pick. I don't care how they get a pick. I wouldn't come off more than one pick to add any of those players to the team. I really don't want Clarkson. I don't think he's a good fit. I think he will hurt guys that we've already paid money to. I would love to have Beasley. I've been telling y'all I like Rudy Gay just because LeBron and I'm going to play the majority of the minutes. I don't need my backup to be a guy that can get me 30 minutes a night. Just be able to be willing to give me 15, 20 sometimes. And I think Gay is the perfect guy for that. And he'll accept his role. He's not going to be one of these guys out here looking to get more minutes and complain about it because he's got a contract coming up. He's already under contract for the next 2 years. It's a small contract, but he's under it. And he's a veteran. He brings stability. He's going to be able to give wisdom to the young guys. He's the kind of guy you need in there as a good, solid backup that everybody would still respect. So I still see value in guys like that on this team. Because let's keep it real. If you get Cam Reddish, how many minutes he playing? I like Cam. Don't get me wrong. How many minutes he playing behind LeBron and AD? It's not like he's finna get 30 minutes a game, y'all.
Nah, he ain't getting
25.
No,
he might not get. He don't get 25.
30 minutes.
You know what I'm saying. So
I think the way I'm sorry, to cut you off. I think
no, go ahead.
This year, the way how the team structured, I think it's going to be Like outside, I think we're gonna have two guys that's playing 30 minutes. That's Bron, AD, maybe Russ. After that, everybody 20s and teens, like low 20s and teens. I don't even see nobody with 28. Outside of those three, I don't even see nobody 28.
And they're gonna be low 30s. Yeah, they're gonna be low 30s, just like they did in in Milwaukee. They're gonna be low 30s. And you got, again, it's so competitive because you got a bunch of guys playing the same position. We got a bunch of guards and a bunch of big men. So you got guys battling for time, minutes, starters, all this stuff. Let's get in the rotation. I got to show the coach that I'm worthy to get in the rotation. Then I play better, I get more minutes. It's just that simple. Because coaches know when a guy's hot, you're really not trying to break that. You're trying to keep him rolling. Even if it means I got to suppress this dude rolling, bro. And everybody in basketball knows that. So guys are going to be laser focused, but the majority of the team is looking for a new contract. You got to balance it out. This is another part of what I'm talking about when I say the team is in balance. You have too many guys need contracts. What do we got? 2 guys on the team right now that ain't worried about contracts?
Yeah.
Well, 3. You got 3. You got 3 guys on the team right now because old boy Damon Jones is under 2-year contract. Remember? He's guaranteed 2 years, so he ain't worried. Other than that, you got LeBron and AD.
And Christie.
Who?
And Christie. Max Christie.
Now, he worried because he's in trade bait. He worried. I promise you he worried. And he was a second-round pick. You see what I'm saying? So everybody else is worried about it. So you got to get a balance. You got to get some guys in there that's not the number one thing on their mind. Ticket was actually on this channel just not talking about this kind of the internal turmoil that teams can have, and they be mad at coaches because remember the report came out that one of the starters is the one that kind of snitched on Udoka. Well, why would he do that? He's not happy with the way things are going. He's not happy. So internally with his people, he complaining. He's upset, and he's not happy because he believes Udoka is hurting him from getting a contract. That's the only thing gonna piss him off.
Yeah. Now, go ahead. Now I've been hearing that a player snitched.
Yeah, a starter. They were specific. They said a starter. So you only talk about 5. You only talk about it said a starter. So you only talk about 5 guys. You only talk about 5 guys here, bro.
So you got
5 guys.
You got Al Horford, Grant Williams. I mean Al Horford, Robert Williams, Tatum.
Who started for Robert Williams when he was hurt? Because he could be in that. So you may have a mix of 6 or 7 guys.
Right.
Because I think White started some. I think White started some. Grant Williams started some. So you may have a mix of 6 or 7 guys. But with that article that old boy put out, he's reputable. Everybody finna start scrutinizing the starters on Celtics and seeing who has an axe to grind. Which one of these guys could be mad at him?
Yeah, Dice too.
Did he start for them, son?
He started something. Yeah, Dice started something.
Yeah, he gone though. He's not even on the team, so it ain't him.
Yeah,
he's not there.
He's not there. He had the contract already. I don't think he would really be.
Yeah, and Dice ain't never been considered no starter. Even if he started a game or 2, he ain't really no starter there. But again, what I'm saying is that guys are dissatisfied. This is the reason you trade a veteran. You respect them and honor them, and this is how players get teams get players that want to come to them. When they see that, like the Crowder thing, a lot of people looking at it and saying, Phoenix, we need him. We can't get rid of him. No. This will make players want to come to Phoenix because they say, man, I get 30, 31, 32. At least they're going to take care of me. They're not going to just sit me at the end of the bench and force me to do. They'll put me somewhere where I can be successful and make a little bit more money and extend my career. When you get in the 30s, bro, you looking to do what you got to do to extend your career. Why do y'all think Russell Westbrook is so upset about being with the Lakers? He really wants to go. He's already made it public. He wants to play till he's 40. He's, 33? That's 7 more years. That's 2 contracts, y'all.
Russ said he want to play till he's 40?
He said, I forgot who put the article out, but he said somebody, I want to be able to play till I'm 40. Now, look at the way Russ goes. He actually can make it there. Let's just keep it real. Because on the energy level and all that and playing, Russ is good on that. He's good on that. Yeah, he don't get hurt. So Russ could do it. But again, if you got teams making me be a role player and setting screens and reducing me from a superstar that I am or used to be to a role like a Bruce Brown, you ain't going to get 2 contracts. And they ain't going to be the ones you want. So I understand why Russ is like, man, get me the hell up out of here. Get me up out of here. But these players, they be having issues. And teams do themselves good service, especially for veterans, to move them, put them in positions where they can still be successful. And then, again, You don't have the value for him. Let the young guy come up. You finna pay him the money. It's time for him to start now. You had a window with him. It's closed. Move him on. Take care of him. So now that the next veteran that want to come there, he'll be willing to come because he says, "Hey, you took care of Casey. I mean, you took care of CP3. You took care of Crowder." That's how the thing works. Why you think old boy Vogel? He was so mad at Vogel. Vogel never gave Russ a chance. If we're being honest, let's keep it real. He never gave Russ a chance. He knew
Salute
that
Ticket.
Hey, salute, my boy. What ticket in there? Salute, Ticket. Hey, Vogel knew bringing in Russ, I'm fired. He knew that. He knew bringing in Russ, I'm fired. So he instantly don't want Russ. And then Russ feels that. He's trying to do everything he can. Smooths the brother, sitting in wine, trying to be all nice. Vogel like, bump that shit, nigga. You finna cost me money. Because I want to get a new job. Now, if Vogel's smart to me, he go over and take the Boston job.
They saying Boston want him as assistant coach.
If I'm Boston, I actually hire him as a head coach because I don't think the guys over there are going to respect. Look what they just did to Udoka, bro. You finna respect this little dude that's 34 years old, even though he's the next up and coming thing? No, I'm gonna let Vogel go ahead and slide in there. I'll give him like a little 2-year contract. Let him slide in there and see if he can figure everything out. You just went through the debacle in LA. You should be able to handle this, Vogel.
Oh, he definitely. And then now Vogel defensive coach.
There you go. I don't know. And then the guys on the offense, Tatum on them, they're gonna be happy because Vogel gonna let you do what you do. He gonna let you roll on the offensive end. My thing is we need somebody to come in, be a veteran presence from the coaching seat and calm everything down. Let's just galvanize everybody and let's keep real. Vogel's a player's coach.
Yeah,
he curtails to the things that the players want. So I think Vogel's a better fit. I don't know this other dude. I just hear he's like one of them smart, brainiac young guys. They say is the next up and coming coach. I just don't think I would put him in this situation to get started.
So
he just promoted you.
Say one quick thing. We got 231 people in here and 89 likes. Elder, can you please tell these people the etiquettes of this, man? 89.
I will do it. I will do it. Come on, y'all. The way we work over here, everybody over here is a lover of the channel. All right. Even if you're strolling through for the first time, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification. You see the KAREEMLOUALLEN rolling down there at the bottom. Support the brother. He's putting in major work. He's got great plugs right inside the NBA, giving you information you're not getting other places. You hear me? So hit the like button. I know this ain't the type of situation where half y'all over here dislike Kareem. Now y'all may hate me, but this is Kareem channel. Go dislike my shit. You don't do that to Kareem. Y'all love this, bro. Y'all love Kareem. He the man. He the man. So hit the subscribe. Hit the button, man. Hit the like button. Right, there we go, Dante. See, man. You know, sometimes we just got to be reminded. Ticket actually, you know what? I got mad respect for my guy Ticket because Ticket do it, and I used to be like, man, this is like. I'm like Ticket. I used to listen to him and be like, this book a program. I mean, it's like it's something every 3 minutes. He gonna say. But you know what? When those people are listening to it later, because y'all be amazed at how many people listen later. Yeah. You be amazed. That's the majority of your views. It's not live. It's later. You're reminding them. Oh man, I ain't hit the like button. Let me hit it. Oh man, I've been loving this dude. I gotta subscribe. Man, you know what? This dude been blessing me. I need to send him a cash app right now. He gonna give me that shout out on his next video.
He could do a good job.
You gotta say it.
You and Ticket.
Oh, you doing an awesome job. You doing an awesome job. Oh yeah, he doing an awesome job.
Yeah, he do an awesome job. And like
I do.
I ain't
gonna lie, I learned that from him.
Oh yeah,
I learned that from him. I learned that from Ticket. Watching him, bro. It's like he got an internal clock every 3 minutes. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he been doing it so long though, because I already tell people up publicly that's the hardest working man in YouTube. Now, you putting it in, but not like Ticket. Ticket is the hardest working man in YouTube. That channel don't never shut down. If the one channel down, the other channel running. It's just a fact, bro. And people.
I ain't gonna cut you off.
Oh, you good? Go ahead, bro.
That's why I think when homie, the stuff started with me and the guy over there, because I think when I gave him praise, remember when we gave Ticket praise, I was like, yo, this guy never stops, like all day, and he could go different places with it, and he keep people engaged. Like me, I've been doing like one video a day. I really slowed down.
Yeah.
Like last week, I've been doing like one a day.
School started. You got a lot going on. I get it.
I'd be tired. Like
I
Remember,
know.
I told you, I said, Elder, can you do the show? I can't do it. Yo, I'm
Ticket
like,
a
man, you
machine,
do
bro.
it. Yo,
Yeah, machine.
bring, bring. That's why you gotta respect them. If you don't like it,
No doubt.
you
No doubt.
gotta.
That's our brother. Salute. If you ain't subscribed to Ticket Channel, go over there and subscribe. I can guarantee one thing about going to Ticket's channel. You will be entertained. That
Yeah,
I
you
can
will be
guarantee.
entertained.
You will be entertained. Hey, my man Banks, man,
Thanks.
another loyal supporter, man. Thank you, my brother. Always showing his love every single stream. Truly appreciate you, brother. He said, Elder, just jump on the Pistons bandwagon. Less stress, bro. Since you won't be doing Lakers Pistons, Elder, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Remember, I went to college in Michigan, and I got a chance to work for the Pistons, and I got a chance to get in. I got a lot of respect for the Pistons. That took my knowledge of NBA to another level. Just being able to go in and watch them practice, prepare all that stuff, bro. I mean, it took it to a whole nother level of respect and honor what the guys do in the league. Y'all don't know how hard it is. But brother, I can just be real with you. I will never be a Piston fan, bro. Unless one of the young men that was in one of my AAU programs, or one of their children or something like that, I cheer for them while they play for the Pistons. But me making the Pistons my team, it ain't happening, bro. Again, it's Lakers or I'm through. I'm just gonna be real with you. If I ain't cheering for the Lakers, I ain't cheering for nobody. I just tell that right now. That's how it's gonna be.
I ain't gonna lie,
So,
y'all gonna
hey,
have a good team though. Y'all gonna have a good team. I think
yo, Pistons may mess around and scrap people around and get into that plan. I believe they can do that with what they're adding. They're doing. I'm excited with what the Pistons doing. Hey, look, 7-Day Sports Pod, another brother
every day.
that is always every single stream showing love. Man, we appreciate you, brother. He said, "What's up, fellas? They need balance, like Elder said. This team isn't even a play-in team. We will see what the media day looks like. Look at the optics." Man, me and this brother be on point. It's now me and Kareem, of course, y'all see the chemistry. I mean, I ain't talking about Kareem. That's already evident. But if it's two people in this that we just stay on point all the time, it's 7-Day Sports Pod and that sister Angie Bernard. Our stuff be right down the pipeline, man. I hope that the Lakers prove me wrong. Even without me talking about them, supporting them, whatever the case may be, I actually still hope they prove me wrong. I actually hope I got to come back and say, you know what? I was wrong about Russ. I would love to do that, y'all. I would love to do it. But there's nothing inside me, nothing, that makes me think I'm going to have to do that. Nothing. So, nothing at all. Sorry. And my man sent two. He said the same thing. Maybe, I wonder if he accidentally did that.
Yeah,
7-Day Sports Pod. Yeah, but he did it twice. So, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you,
bro.
Salute, Ticket.
I think he got
Salute, my brother.
Salute, Ticket. He
Yeah.
said,
man, go subscribe to old boy 7-Day Sports Pod. Go subscribe. Go subscribe to Ticket TV. Most of y'all over here are already on that. Y'all already on it. Salute, Mr. Man. What's going on, bro? Welcome back from vacation. Heard you was out trolling around in New York City. Salute, my brother.
Now, Mass. Okay.
I heard him. If I heard right, I heard him say something like somebody started talking. I think it was Will or something. He said I was just in Queens or something like that. So I kind of heard it going through, you know what I mean, on the other string. So I know he said something about vacation, and I thought I heard him say something about Queens or somewhere he was strolling through. So maybe he went to New York for some stuff. But salute, welcome to have you back, man. Because we ain't heard you in a while. Things been lit since you left, bro. Man, the league it's been lit since you left. So what we gonna get started on, Kareem? What you want to get started on, bro?
No, but the Jay Crowder thing. So
okay.
I think this late in the season, I won't be surprised if they buy him out. Because it depends their relationship. Like if it's like kind of mutual and he's not, they can't find a deal in time, I don't think they're gonna have the season drag on and just have him just sitting there because he wants to play.
Does he have 1 or 2 years left?
He's a free agent. He had 1 year left.
Yeah, they could. I know teams would just hate to do that and then just give him to another team for a minimum. They'd rather get something for him. Because let's just keep it real. I'm not a big Jay Crowder fan, but the man is still valuable. He still has value in this league. He still will get an effort defensively. I know sometimes his three-pointer can be streaky or whatever, but he's still a big body. He's used to guarding all the superstars in the league. He got value, man. The brother's got value. Almost every team needs wings. Besides, if you ain't the Clippers and Toronto, you need wings. Yo, come on. So you ain't the Clippers in Toronto. You need wings.
Toronto got everything.
There's only two. Yeah, they got all the wings in the world. So if you ain't on them two teams, the other 28, the other 27 teams, you should be trying to get this dude.
No, they can get rid of 3 wings and it won't even hurt them.
Facts. Oh, we got another one. Hey, our guy Paul here. Another Paul. Yeah, another loyal supporter. Another Darvin Ham hater. Woo! He said, "Why does Ham and Pelinka still are employed?" I'll tell you why.
Ham ain't coach a game.
I'll tell you, he don't like Ham because Ham supports Russ. He don't like Ham because Ham supports Russ, bro. So Paul, you our guy, man. That's why he hate Ham. Because he heard him talking about I'll do this. He's like, man, that's some BS. So he been off Ham ever since Ham said he could do for Russ. Okay. Hey, I get it, Paul. Believe you me, I get it, brother. But we appreciate your support, man. Appreciate the donation. Ham still got to prove himself. Pelinka, man, I actually think, like you said with your video, they go old Pelinka apology, man. Pelinka a hard working GM, and Pelinka's not the problem, y'all. I'm sorry. I agree with Kareem 100%. Pelinka is not the problem. The man is doing miracles when he's shackled and in a box. Literally no authority, shackled in a box, and he's still getting things done. So Pelinka, I got no issue with, and the league don't. You know, Kareem with his info and all that, let y'all know the league don't have a problem with Pelinka. That's crap that other people want you to think. But the guys internally, the GM, they don't have no problem with Pelinka. They don't. They have no problem with Pelinka, man. So. Like what'd you say, Kareem? Pelinka may be working for his next job, huh?
Yeah, he probably working. He's smart. Because when Kobe endorsed him, I watched it. Kobe said, "I'm telling y'all this, what y'all gonna be getting when he came, when him and Magic came to the team." He said, "You're not gonna outwork him." He said, "This man will die. All he knows is winning." He said and he said he's a forward thinker, and he, Ticket. Did you see what Ticket just said? Breaking news.
Yeah, he said Russ just said he all in on the Lakers this year. Breaking news. I mean, what else he's supposed to say? I'm not surprised.
But I was telling you guys a while ago that once Russ went to training camp, LeBron James camp, that's why LeBron canceled it. You see, LeBron moved it back a day. Remember? And then they got rid of Bogdanovich, and the other trade happened. Bogdanovich and the other thing.
The old boy Mitchell.
No, not
Mitchell. His trade.
No, the other two things happened.
Sauber and then what Udoka?
No, not Sauber.
Talking about news? Udoka? News wise?
No, not Udoka. It's gonna come back. But what's the name? They got rid of him. Bogdanovich. Soon when the Lakers.
Oh, okay. Hallelujah. All right, cool. Go ahead, Kareem.
Yeah, so they got rid of because Danny Ainge looked at and they announced the Miles Turner. That's what I meant to say. The minute they
was keeping him, you mean?
Indiana said Miles Turner gonna be the starting center, and Bogdanovich just got traded. So that's what I was saying, that Russ they want to if he go once he make the training camp, the Lakers wasn't gonna do that. But they bonded this whole week. Today the last day of Bron camp.
It'll be interesting to see how it'll be interesting to see how it goes. If Russ will comply and change. If he don't, how Darvin Ham is going to respond. Those will be interesting things to look at. I have no question in my mind, no doubt in my mind, that Darvin Ham will do everything in his power to honor and respect Russ for the player that he's been in this league. But he's not going to, with D Ham, bro, he's not going to get no special treatment. Like, that's not going to get him passes. You know what I mean? Now, he's not going to treat him like no rookie and, you make a mistake, get out. You do that to young guys. You see what I'm saying? But he'll give him a course period of time. But then once he makes the move, he'll make the move, And Russ, that could be rough. I think that could be rough for Russ. Because, some of these veteran coaches, y'all, and people say, well, he's a rookie coach, but he's been around for a long, long time, y'all. Once they make a move, it's not like say you got Russ number 1 at the point, and Schroeder's number 2, and O'Boy's number 3. It's not like you just go back to 2. A lot of times you may fall out the rotation, and they just run with what they got, and then you got to play your way back into the rotation. I've seen that a lot. So I salute Weebay, salute my brother.
Weebay, my
But
boy.
so you have to just be, and then when you're a deep team, a lot of times you could fall out of rotation. This is why guys used to fight so hard back then, because you just had one injury, it could literally cost you, bro. It could literally cost you to where the team like, oh man, we've had all this talent sitting over here, and you making $3 million, and this talent only making 500,000. Oh, we'll let you go, bro. You expendable now. We got a younger guy that's cheaper. Bye. Let's see what another team gonna pay you. And guys would fight. That's why guys played through injury and all that back then. Guys make so much money now, they don't be thinking about stuff like that. But it's real. Your job is on the line. It's real.
I want to say I know Elder been preaching this from the gate. Yesterday I spent not a lot of time like that, but like an hour, and I evaluated the center position. I think that's going to be the biggest impact. I really do think the center position. I think both of them going to play well. I think Thomas Bryant and because what's name started knocking down a three. When I evaluate players, I just don't just do highlights, because highlights you don't see everything. I put in a game. I look at the date and I put in a game. Thomas Bryant energy is from opening tip to the end. Ain't no
never stop
playoffs. He's like this all day. When I saw in Damon Jones, he's knocking down a three now. He's setting picks and pulling out and shooting the three comfortable, and he rolls to the lob. He constantly a moving body too. So and I see how Elder said about Miles Turner. He didn't, because he liked the two centers. I really think that them guys going to make an impact. I think both of them. I think they both going to have an impact, and I think AD is going to be good for AD, because I see them getting bunnies with Bron, because they both active bodies. What's the name?
Yeah.
They do the feint pick, spin. Damon Jones up in the air, he catching it, boom. Thomas Bryant, he do the same thing, but he more lay it up. He ain't dunking everything like Damon Jones. Damon Jones dunking everything.
Oh yeah, he way above the rim. Active body, rim runner.
And the pick, and he do the roll, like the same thing
Thomas
did.
Thomas Bryant he's a double. You give him the minutes, he's a double machine, y'all. Thomas Bryant, that energy's so high, bro. He's banging. I mean, he that kind of guy that just piss you off, like, God dang, bro. Take all that. You know what I'm saying? He that dude that'll piss you off. Yeah, he that dude. He that dude.
Yo, he be energy to like bang the all. That's a good what the Lakers need. And then guys like Pat Bev going, Thomas Bryant all day. He gonna keep AD hype. Yo, his energy.
Salute, too smart. Salute. Yeah, that's why I was saying I didn't like the Indiana deal as much, because it really wasn't addressing the major needs we have. And we didn't need centers. We had two centers already, two young, active centers that fit the need, stretch centers. You know what I'm saying? We had that. And then we already had a bunch of two guards with Austin Reeves, with the guy we signed from San Antonio. The other guys, the two other guys, they're really twos. They can play three, but they're really twos. And Brown and Sakano Anderson. I'm just like, it's not a major up. Now, I know a boy's a sniper, and I think he's adding great shooting. So I think that's why they wanted to move to him more than anything. But he healed. But I just didn't see it fitting the real true needs that we had, and that's why I was always more interested in the Utah deal, because it was addressing our needs and giving our team the balance that I thought we needed. So a lot of people mad about that Utah deal, Kareem. We need to talk about that, I guess. A lot of people mad about that.
We're going to talk about that. But Jimmy Two Shoes, I don't see the Cash App yet. So when the Cash App runs in, I definitely will hit it up. And I'm gonna use my Elder voice. Elder go. I was gonna emulate you too. I was gonna do it. I like doing that. I love like emulating.
You can do voices. You can do it.
Yeah, I probably not right now on live, but I was gonna do it.
I got you.
Hey, y'all. We got my boy Kareem. Hit the Cash App. This money goes straight to Kareem. It goes straight to him. YouTube, they take money. I can't do it because I'm like, it's live.
Yeah, because you sound like Kareem. You don't sound like me right now. You just sound like Kareem. Saying what I say. You don't sound like that. That was a horrible interpret. That was a horrible. That was horrible.
It just.
I got it,
folks.
I got it. Man, hey, Jimmy Two Shoes, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you supporting the channel, bro. Appreciate you.
He just won't comply. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. These boogers just don't get it. He just don't get it. I'm telling you,
That's
man.
a little better. That's a little better.
Here come my boy. Here come my boy.
It's a little better.
Salute to you, Banks. Kareem and Elder. Would you say Bron and LA have a disappointed season, even if they don't get a ring?
Hold on, you said Kareem and Elder. Would y'all say LeBron time in LA have been a disappointment, even with that ring? I don't think so. Because again, I throw that scenario out there to a lot of folks. The Lakers was the worst team in the league for those 6 years before LeBron got there. We were the laughing stock of the league. We had the worst record in the league for those 6 years. If you would have polled Lakers Nation and said, look, we can bring in player X, we're not going to tell you who he is. He's going to be here 5 years. He's going to get us one ring. Do you want player X to come, or would you rather take our chances to go with these guys? Everybody would say, give us player X. We don't care who he is. We'll take the ring from where we were then. And then folk act like, well, Lakers got to win back-to-back. No, they don't always got to win back-to-back. The Lakers just got to win, and they got to be in competition to win. And for the most part, they have because of the injuries. But again, no excuses. But no, to Elder, LeBron can leave next month. I'm fine. He's done his job. He put the Lakers back on the map. We've been relevant ever since he got here. They don't want to give him his credit, but he's been relevant ever since he got here. Have we missed the playoffs a couple times? Absolutely. We're still relevant, though. Think about it. Hey, we had the worst season ever, and what everybody talk about all summer? Lakers. They're relevant.
Lakers,
I say yes.
Let me tell you, Lakers just a cash cow for even when people YouTube. So I'm gonna get to that, but Jimmy Two Shoes said congratulations. So he sent the cash out. Appreciate that, Jimmy Two Shoes, on the 6,000 subscribers. The goal is 7,000 subscribers, and we got
now it is. When we doing the giveaway, Kareem?
Oh, we can do it tonight.
Okay, I was gonna say when we're gonna do the giveaway. We gotta do the giveaway, man.
We got
to do the giveaway.
And we got another cash app. We got another cash. I didn't mean to cut you off. We have a cash app from McSeany. Thank you, McSeany. He said, shout you out, you and Elder out for the Celtics take. He giving us a shout out for the Celtics take.
Salute, my brother. Salute, Lee Kenny. Salute, my boy, Big Sneed. Salute. I think did you change your name, Sneed? Sneed Mobile Tech, is that a different person? Whoever it is, salute. If it's Sneed, my guy, if you change the name of your channel, or if that's a new brother or person, because I don't remember seeing that in there before. Sneed Mobile Tech. I don't remember seeing that in there. So, but he's saluting us.
Yeah, so
I don't know if that's.
We'll do a cash giveaway today. We'll figure out later in the show, so you guys got to stick around.
Hey, I'm gonna pick the number this time, Kareem. I'm gonna pick the number this time.
All right.
So it's gonna be based off. Remember how you did last time, y'all? It's based off the amount of people that's in the chat room. So remember, he goes off that number, and you got to pick a number between 1 and whatever we got in the chat room at that time. And whoever gets the closest to that number or lands on that number, you win the cash prize. Straight cash, homie. Right to the Cash App. Right to the Cash App. We're going to verify you. You got to stay on. Then we're going to send a link. You got to come on. You're going to have to come on live.
Oh yeah.
Show your face.
You got to show your
face.
On,
like we up here, you're going to have to do that. So if you ain't interested in that, don't worry about it. You ain't going to win. Now, also, y'all, help us out, man. Please, just only vote one time. We had some of y'all, we told you, don't put 2 numbers in there. Don't do it. And you still did it, man. You still did it. Like we weren't going to catch your butt. You know, just put one number. Once we give it, we'll tell you when to start putting numbers. Don't put a number in until we tell you to start. Because if you put a number in early, you're going to be X'd out. We're not going to count you. Don't put a number in until we tell you to start. Because we'll tell you it's going to be between 1 and whatever, right? Don't start putting numbers in then. Don't put them in until we tell you to put the numbers in. And that way we'll be able to chart it, mark it down, get the names, blah, 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 go from there. All right? We'll go from there. Everybody got it? All right, man. Looking forward to it. We've been waiting to get this money away for a long. It's been sitting. I mean, how much interest we get on this money now? I'm playing. It's been sitting that long, Kareem.
I'm gonna tell you where y'all went wrong at. Where y'all went wrong at, it's supposed to, technically, y'all supposed to met the goal, which was on the 19th. So y'all, we had to start reaching our goals. We had to start reaching our goals, because that's when it's more it's more of a bonus when you reach your goal. Because the goal was 6,000 by the 19th. That's when it was a big thing pimping. You know what I'm saying? So Cassandra Adams, how you doing? Nike, what up? Stay hungry.
Hey, bless you, mama. Mama Cassandra, bless you.
James, what up? Oh yeah, he said how you show your face. Cassandra Adams says how you show your face through the
We'll send a link and you'll come in.
Yeah.
And if you come in through the link, Mama Cassandra, I know you. You ain't gotta show your face. So you win, you good. If you win, you good. You ain't gotta worry about that. I know you already. I know you personally. So you ain't gotta show your face. I know what you look like. Matter of fact, I ain't cash apping you. You win, I ain't cash apping. You just pick it up next time you come here. You pick it up tomorrow. You be here tomorrow. Pick it up tomorrow. Shoot, I ain't gonna waste the cash app fee. You just come pick it up. Pick up the cash.
That cash app tomorrow.
We'll get it to you. We'll get it to you.
Yeah, but so that's what we're gonna do later on in the show because we got some things. Elder definitely want to talk about the Utah thing. We're gonna get into that. This show got to be dope. Continue with the cash app. The bigger the cash app, the more y'all send to the cash app, the more it comes to the bigger the bank gonna be for the night. You know what I'm saying? The bigger the bank it be for the night.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. We've been waiting a long time to do this. We've been waiting. Wait. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. So where we at, Kareem? What we got? What we got on the plate? We already really dealt with the Crowder thing, right?
Yeah. So we dealt with the Crowder thing. So now we're gonna do the Utah thing. Remember, y'all, stay on live. We're gonna do this towards the end of the show, and then you gotta show your face. You don't show your face, we're going to the next number. Elder, Elder gonna give me the number too, so we both can see the number. So
absolutely, I'll send it to you first. I'm gonna send you the number first.
So remember, remember the stuff y'all send cash out. It could get bigger. It could get bigger, But thank you. He said he saw me on LA Sports.
Hey, salute, real easy. Salute. Let me see you, brother. Well, the Crowder, it wasn't much, Angie. They're trying to move him, and they've had some internal stuff going on. But Phoenix is doing a good job of respecting him because he's a veteran, and it's time to promote the younger guy. He's earned it. He's going to get the new contract. So you can't have him making all this money coming off the bench. So it's just time to move Cam Johnson in there. They're trying to respect him, what's his name, Crowder, and move him somewhere where he can be appreciated. He kind of tweeted something that Kareem read, pretty much stating that, hey, it's over and it's done with, and I need to go somewhere in the next move where I'm appreciated and I want it and all this kind of stuff. But I like what Phoenix is doing because that's a move, a strategic move down the road where you can keep getting free agents to come. Now, people already like the weather in Phoenix, but when they see you, guys in the league really care about this. When they see you take care of veterans, that just puts you up a notch on them. Like, if I got to ever go, that's the place I'm looking to go to. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to take care of their veterans. And I think it's a good move. There were rumors of course, he's going to the Lakers. Everybody going to the Lakers. There was rumors on here to get started that he was, where was it they say he was going? Memphis. That Memphis is in the mix, stuff like that. I think all the 2017s. Now, if you're not, me and Kareem was talking about that if you're not Toronto or if you're not the Clippers, because they got plenty of wings. They don't need wings. All other 27 teams should be interested in getting Crowder.
Yeah, but I don't think like Indiana and Utah ain't going to want it. Like teams that's
yeah, some of those lower teams not, but a lot of teams should be wanting to get him.
Bree Love,
yep, a lot of teams should want him.
Thanks for the shout out, Bree Love.
Bree Love, salute my sister. GG Chillin 702. Salute.
Y'all stay on. Everybody stay on tonight, man. We're doing a big cash giveaway.
We are. We're definitely doing. Now, I need to know where we at with you're welcome. Where are we at with who's in the chat and how many likes we got before we move on. We got to get that squared away. So where we at? We need to see where we at in the chat right now. How many likes we got? How many people we got? We're going to play this. We're not going to play this game tonight. We got 300. What I'm seeing, we got 339 people in here. We only got 220 likes after I liked it.
Elder,
So we
another
need to get 275 likes. We need to get
thing,
275 likes right now.
and we
What's
got
up?
that, and we got to have at least minimum 400 likes for us to do the Cash App today.
Kareem, I'm sorry, I can't agree with you on that. Do you know why?
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because the Cash App was contingent on getting to 6,000. It wasn't contingent on them liking. It was all about getting to 6,000. I can't add an extra stipulation once the people have already done what we asked them to do.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be like the world, bro. We're not gonna be greedy like the world. When we say get us a 6, we giving. You got us a 6, we're gonna give. Now we would love if we get 400 likes in here tonight. All right.
Show love.
That would be good. Kareem may add a little extra money if he gets the 400 likes.
That's right.
But we're gonna get a cash away regardless of how many likes we get. All right.
Yeah, we got to get
we're gonna keep our word. Yeah, our word said once you get 6,000, we're giving the money away. So we're gonna give the money away.
And we're gonna
give it away.
And another thing, right? I did the analytics. It's a lot of people watching not subscribe. So we got to hit that subscribe button, right, Elder?
Yes, got to. Come on, y'all.
Hit that subscribe.
Y'all getting incredible content over here. Kareem, I mean, y'all realize he keep you ahead of the game when you really listen, especially them little drops he do while he's riding down the road or out handling his business during the day. Him and his boy get in touch with each other and Kareem see stuff and he'll start breaking stuff down for y'all so y'all can have understanding of what is truly really going on. If you notice with the Udoka thing, I tried to keep everybody abreast. Now, I was overcooking on tickets because Kareem was busy. I was cooking on Showtimes last night. Y'all need to go listen to that. That thing over there on Showtime channel. Showtime, what Showtime is something sports. Showtime Sports. I can't remember the full name of the channel. Y'all know Showtime channel though. I was on that thing at 4:30, y'all, in the morning. We were cooking. I'm telling you, we was cooking on this whole stuff, giving understanding. So got to come in, got to hit the like button, got to hit the subscribe button because y'all don't need to miss this. Y'all don't need to miss this info that's coming.
And think about this. Today is September 25th.
Yeah.
We're doing a cash giveaway. Now, when a cash giveaway, when we bring the person up here tonight, and they be happy with their cash giveaway, right? So mind you, we could do another cash giveaway when we get to 7,000 subscribers. So if today is September 25th, let's say October 15th, we have 7,000 subscribers. We're going to do another giveaway with 7,000 subscribers. So we got to get the 7,000 subscribers. That's the next goal. 6,000 is already in the books. Let's get the 7,000 subscribers. We're doing another cash giveaway. He said, Kareem, go through Rose Twitter. Oh, yeah, they told us about that. Yeah.
Yeah, a ticket came in and dropped that about Russ saying that he's all in because I guess they're back from the LeBron camp now, right? Yeah. That was just a weekend thing. So he's saying that he's all in. And to me, I was just saying that what else can he say? You know what I'm saying? He can't say anything else. Russ can't say anything else. And he may believe that. I'm saying he may mean that, I should say. But if he don't, he can't say anything else. Russ has to give the appearance that he's all in. He ain't causing no riffles, no ruffles. Because, again, he has a goal. We were talking about how Russ wants to play till he's 40, right? That's 2 more contracts, y'all. That's 7 years. 6 minimum. That's 2 contracts. So Russ is gonna do what he got to do to get that bread that he wants, and he wants that bread. That's his motivation is that bread. I wish he wanted the championship as much as he wants that bread. I would think he'd be even more motivated because the man that anybody know how much money Russ has made? Somebody in the chat. It's got to be $300 million, $250 million.
He got to be.
He's had two. He's had two huge contracts, right?
Contract, and then he had $100 million contract.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Your life. I understand you want as much as you can get, and I'm not mad at you for getting every dime you can get. But that to be your motivator when you already at a level that you at, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. You know, you play this game. I would think you really truly want to win.
They said he.
No, I don't.
He said he wanted to come off the bench.
Russ has to say all the right things. And again, what did I say earlier? It's going to be very interesting. Once the rubber hit the road and we're playing and we're in training camp and things start to go down, right? And if Russ not doing what he do, he going to see how much Darvin Ham mean what he say. Because Darvin, he loves Russ. He respects Russ. I mean, when you play, you know what Russ had to go through to get what he got to. So Darvin really truly respects him, but that's not gonna get him a pass, y'all. 288 million, not counting this year. So he's over 300. He's over 300 million.
It's over 300.
The man's made 300 million. That's just contracts. That's outside of endorsements, clothing, all that crazy crap he got going on, dresses and shit. It's past that. Are you serious? And you still trying to? I mean, man. Again, I get it. I get it. When will it become important for you to be a winner, a true winner? This is why I say this Booker he just ain't for the Lakers, bro. You can get away with this on other teams, but with the Lakers, your number one goal should always be to win a chip, bro. It should always be that. And I just don't think that's Russ. I really don't. I don't think Russ honestly cares if he wins a chip. I really don't. He'll take it. He'd like to have it. It sounds good. But inside, internally, from what I see from that brother, I don't believe he wants to win a chip at all. I don't think he cares. I don't think it's high on his list. He'll never tell you that, though, because that makes him look dumb. Why the hell you playing then if you don't want to win a chip, Russ? He ain't going to come out and say, because I want the money. He ain't going to say that. Where else I'm going to go make $40 million? He ain't going to tell you that. But I don't think he cares. That's why I'm not a big Russ fan on the Lakers. Now, can he go to another team and do well? Yeah. He just ain't a fit for the Lakers. Yeah, he got dealerships. Man, he got all kind of stuff, bro. He got all kind of stuff. A lot of times them dealerships, what they do, now I don't know. Russ could be an owner. He could have invested. But a lot of times what those dealers will do, because you're local, they just pay for your name. They just pay for your name. Someone else owns it, and then they giving you. See, that's how you build your residual income, y'all. As long as my name up there, I'm getting that check every year, every 6 months, however I work it out. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of those dealerships, because of you, and then you work out the sponsorship type of thing where you come in and all that, you're acting like it's yours. It's really not. You just getting a check for your name being on it. I think Larry Bird's was that way in Indiana. I don't know if he actually owned those. They just paid him to have his name on them. So of course people will come buy cars because it's got Larry Bird name on it. You know, so it's gonna be interesting when the rubber hits the road. I want to see what takes place when that, because y'all know it's coming. It's gonna be something happen somewhere where Darvin Ham's gonna have to make a decision that ain't gonna sit well with especially Russ. Ain't gonna sit well with Russ. Ain't gonna sit well. And we'll see how it happens. I want to see his game. I want to see his game. Is it gonna adjust? And again, I said this earlier for those of y'all think I hate Russ. I hope I'm coming back after my hiatus from speaking on the Lakers. I hope when I come back, I can say, man, I was 100% wrong. Russ did his thing. I was totally wrong on Russ. Salute to Russ. Appreciate you, Russ. I hope I get to say that. I don't think it's going to happen, but I hope I do. All right, my rant over, Kareem. I'm sorry. My rant over, bro, about Russ.
It's all good. So you want to talk about the Utah Jazz. Go ahead, you can get to it.
That trade with Detroit? Is that what we're talking about?
You said you want to talk about Utah Jazz.
I think I was talking about that trade because a lot of people were upset with the trade, saying that Danny Ainge was being spiteful and he just wanted to stick it to the Lakers. I've seen people put videos together talking about how, you know, he just took a nothing deal to spite the Lakers and to spite who else? Phoenix, that was trying to work with him. That's not what took place, y'all. That's not what took place. I try to tell y'all all the time. Deals have to benefit everybody involved. Both teams and the player, the main player, have to be satisfied, y'all. These deals have to be that way. I promise you this. I guarantee Rob Pelinka on this Russ thing, he might have turned down a deal that we would all accept, but it wasn't good for Russ. Don't be surprised if that comes out later, y'all. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that the deal would have been good for the Lakers, good for the team, but not good for Russ, and he turned it down. Don't be surprised by that. Don't be surprised. But with the Utah thing, everybody was mad because they thought that what the Lakers was offering was better. You really didn't know what the Lakers was offering. You didn't know what Utah was expecting from the Lakers, besides what was just publicized. But one of the things that Utah needed, they did that deal with Cleveland on the Donovan Mitchell. They took back Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton was a signing trade. That means they're hard capped. They have a certain number, and once they get to that number, they can't spend another dollar on that team. And they needed to get below that number, right? So getting below that number means a ton to them. So when you got all these players and their salaries, they're already added in. So doing this deal, people say, well, why would you, if you got to get rid of 3 guys or 2 guys, why would you do a 2-for-1 deal and bring back another guy? What people don't know is what's his name? Selman Lee. You remember him? That guy that got in the trade? He was drafted by Utah. He's the guy Danny Ainge wanted. Apparently when he was in Boston, wherever he was.
Danny Ainge ain't drafted him.
I know. He was drafted by Utah. Danny Ainge wanted him. I guess when he was in Boston. Because he's been in the league, 2-3 years? Something like that. But Danny Ainge really likes this dude. He likes this guard. So he wanted to get him back. And he's only making 1.2 million, 1.1. That's not no real money, right? Then doing the trade for Kelly Olynyk, who you gonna win more games with, Kelly Olynyk or Bogdanovic? Well, if you're playing Bogdanovic, you're probably gonna win more games with Bogdanovic. So you got a player back that fits your desires of not winning as many games, making less money, and they ate $5 million. And I've been saying this, I've been screaming this. In the NBA, it's standard operating procedure. If you're doing a trade and a team is eating salary to do this trade, they get a first-round pick for that. That's just standard. So people say Bogdanovic wasn't worth first-round pick. Yes, he was. There were other teams that wanted to give a first, but they wanted they wanted Utah to take back a longer contract or a contract finish like the same amount of money. I'm giving you 19. I'll give you a guy with 20, but he got 2 years left on his deal, right? This year and next year. Utah's like, no, we're not trying to do that. I'll give you the first-round pick. No, that first-round pick is not worth me having to pay this dude $20 million next year or being forced to find a spot for him to go. So what they did was he did the deal. He got one player that he really wanted, young, cheap, in the guard. Then he got $5.5 million in cap relief that put him under the threshold. So now he's not forced to trade any of those guys, y'all. He's not. Their money is all added up already. So people say, well, that's just burning money. No, it's not. You're spending the money on that anyway. That money's already accounted for. So if they take the 3 lowest guys they have, say those guys together make $3.5 million, and they release those guys and let other teams pick them up, it's money Phoenix was spending anyways. But because they're under it, now they're not pressured to do bad deals for Clarkson, Beasley, Conley. They ain't pressured. They're not pressured. Do they want to move these guys? Absolutely. But because they've already met that threshold, they're not pressured. And Danny looked at all the scenarios and said, yeah, I could get a first here, do that. But this deal's better because I don't get the first, and this is why you don't get the first. Because they ate the salary, like Bogdanovic, you tell them, I need a first for him. They're like, okay, you get a first-round pick. But we're going to eat $5 million salary. Oh, that first just comes back then. They'll wash. They wash each other out. That's why there was no picks exchange. They wanted a first for Bogdanovic. Pistons needed a first for taking on the cash. You don't exchange no picks. That's standard operating procedure. Everybody looked at it and said, Danny got fleeced. Danny got fleeced. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Danny got a player that he wanted on the cheap, and he got under the threshold for the tax savings that he has to be under. The league will not allow you to spend one dime over that. Once you get there, you can't make no moves. You can't do nothing.
But what I heard too, this is what I heard. My guy, he told me this.
Your guy told you? Okay.
The other day, he said that he won't be surprised if they buy Rudy Gay out. He said because he said Rudy Gay towards the end of his career, and he's not going to play at all with Utah. If they can't find a deal, they're going to buy Rudy Gay out.
And you know what? That all makes sense, Kareem. Think about it. That threshold they got Rudy Gay slotted for $6 million this year, right? Right? That's what I think he makes, $6 million. If they buy, and he got 2 years though, y'all, so that's $12 million they owe Rudy Gay. Let's say they do a buyout and Rudy takes $3 million off, right?
It's $9 million.
That's another. He goes to $9 million. They give him $9 million to leave. That's another $1.5 million they get off this year and $1.5 million next year. They'll do these buyouts because it just makes them go lower, and a lot of these guys will take it because they want to go somewhere and play.
Yeah, because he said Rudy
don't want to win.
He said Rudy's not going to play. If he's not. He don't get traded. And he said,
Hey,
well respected in the Utah organization. He said
yep.
they like him. He's professional the whole time he's there. And he said that look for Rudy Gay to get brought out if he's not
I
traded.
hope he like LA. He may not be the kind of guy like LA, but I wouldn't mind having Rudy Gay on that team, especially on the league minimum.
You take
I would
Rudy
not
Gay
mind
over
having.
Carmelo Anthony?
Yes, because Rudy Gay is still a way better defender, and I think he's more versatile. What Carmelo brings to the table is more shooting, but I don't think this team needs that more than they need defenders and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think Rudy Gay's versatility brings more to us than Carmelo's three-point shooting. Let me just put it that way.
Question, Elder.
Oh, it says, Angie Bernard. She says, do you think Utah is going to hit up San Antonio or waive the 3 players since no other team have a spot or cap to take on the salary? I think other teams still got it. I don't think all teams have their 15, like the Lakers don't. I don't think all teams have their 15-man roster. We got camp coming up this week, so they definitely don't. They don't have it. Yeah, camp starts tomorrow, so they don't have their final rosters. So other teams could be waiting like, hey, I like this dude. If they let him go, or I'm going after him, and I'm letting this guy go. That's where the posturing and maneuvering go, and that's where it's good to have 1 or 2 spots. Like the Lakers, they really got 2 spots, y'all. It's one purposely. But if they see a guy they like better than Wenyen Gabriel, they'll let him go because he ain't on no guaranteed contract. So they have another spot that they can add. You know what I mean? You see how people get moved around. If it's a young guy, they may be able to say, hey, we like him better than we like Pippen Jr., which I don't think is going to happen. But they could say that and say, Pippen Jr., you're out of here. We put another guy in your 2-way contract. They have the leeway to do that type of stuff. So, no, I think they will see. Utah can only go to camp with 20 guys. I don't know how many they got. They'll do that. And Rudy's
19 guaranteed contracts.
I heard they got 18. I heard they got 18 guaranteed contracts because 3 guys will have to be cut before the start of the season, y'all. Not training camp. Before the start of the season. So they got up.
No, you got 20 guys. I want to say something real quick. Shout out to Mills. Mills on the Cash App. Mills said, I love this show, man. He said, damn, I love this show.
Man, we appreciate you, Mills, no doubt. Now that is QTZ 65 QTZ 6501. Salute. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the super chat. QTZ 6501 says QTZ. Hope I'm saying it right. Just saw y'all online. Just wanted to show some love. Don't forget to smash the like button, y'all. Peace. Man, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. We trying
Big
to
time. And appreciate the love.
What we trying to do, right? We trying to give the best analysts, not being biased. Yeah. We just want to keep it real and give y'all the full details of how things work. My boy,
everybody thinks
West is in the building.
Jermaine in the house. Salute, my brother.
West.
That is my brother. That is my brother. Salute. Now, everybody think Elder's just going to be gone off the internet. And y'all listen to trolls like Loyalty Films, and he'll come around and be like, well, Elder, you said you're not going to be around. That ain't what I said. If you listen to my words carefully, all I said is I'm not going to be speaking on the Lakers. I'm not going to be talking about the Lakers. So don't be surprised I pop in on one of Kareem's when he's doing the pull-ups or if he's doing the live where you can come in live. I may come in. And guess what? Y'all start talking about the Lakers. I just hit my mute button. I ain't got nothing to say. So I don't want y'all to believe the hype of trolls like Loyalty Films. He's a troll, y'all. Now that's Kareem guy, and I got respect and honor for Loyalty Films, but he a troll, y'all. The book is a troll. I'm just telling y'all. He's a troll, and there's some other stuff going on there. I'm just saying it to you flat out. Don't listen to what he say, because he'll come back and tell you I owe him money. Kareem, do I owe Loyalty Film any kind of money?
Now you owe no money.
I don't know, but he'll come in this chat room and light it up. Elder, send my money. You owe me money. See, that's jokes to him, but people looking at that thing, Elder owe this dude money. Oh, he always saying, Elder, pay the man, pay. Man, I don't like stuff like that. I don't play games like that. Loyalty, my guy, don't get me wrong. He got horrible basketball takes a lot of time, in my opinion, but that's my guy. I appreciate the support Loyalty do. I just want all y'all to know he's a full-fledged troll. Is what he is. So don't believe the hype when he said, Elder said he ain't going to come around. I never said that. I just said I'm not going to speak on the Lakers. That's it. I'm not going to speak on the Lakers. So all y'all, when y'all see that troll stuff in there, y'all get on it. All right? Y'all get on it.
Are you sicking the dogs on him?
I got to, bro, because bookers be lying, bro, and they think that stuff is funny. He a capologist, bro. That booker is a capologist. He got some of the worst takes in the world. I think he just get mad because people, even though all of us have missed it on Russ, I'm probably the main one because most people know me on this YouTube thing, and I've been heavy on my Lakers, and I've been heavy on getting rid of Russ. So I take the biggest brunt for Russ not leaving. You know what I mean? It's like, think about it, Kareem. I think people hate me more for Russ not leaving than Pelinka and Jenny Buss, and it's more Elder fault that Russ ain't go than the guys that actually have to control the mood this booger. Because I've been so on his helmet, and I've been so on the Lakers. But that's why my footprint is finna match what I say. When I say something, I mean it. I say something, I mean it. Now the Lakers, they still got time. Everybody think that they can't trade Russ. They can. They can still trade Russ now.
Now
they still can.
I told people to be clear.
Yeah. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. But they could.
But right now,
they could.
They closed the doors, and there was evidence that they closed the doors because right away, soon the day of LeBron moved his camp back, and I told you they didn't want Russ to make it to the camp because it's. Just think about it. You go to a camp. Just think about it. None of us in the NBA, but this common sense pretty much. We around each other all day in another city. We don't got no family members, no friends. We're in another city. We moving around the city as a team. We having conversations. We working out in the gym. We going to movies. They might have hit up a club. They might have did a lot of different things. And then he building some chemistry with guys. And then you trade them. Now you bring a couple guys. They didn't want to do it. So I told y'all it was the date was the LeBron James camp. So when it didn't happen, you seen right away, Indiana came out and said Miles Turner is our starting center because they said he wasn't. They knew that the Russ deal wasn't happening, and right after Indiana said Miles Turner was their starting center, and Utah traded Bogdanovich to Detroit. So technically, Russ can still get traded, but I'm looking more at the season, maybe January, February. You know what I'm saying, like that. And my boy Jermaine West is a big supporter. Appreciate you, guys, man. I appreciate the love for everybody who show love. And we here. We don't want Elder to go.
We got another beloved sub over here named Most. Now, Most is admittedly, by his own words, y'all, a Laker hater. He said, "I am the most." He hates the Lakers more than anything in the world. He said he hates. Or he didn't say that. He said I forgot how he phrased it, but he hates the Lakers the most. He's the number one Laker hater. He said. So that's his own confession. So in turn, that turns him into a troll because he constantly shows up on the Laker channel. So we don't have to accuse you of being a troll. You're admitting to being a troll, Most. Now you got the Russ thing right. Okay, you and half the world got it right because they figured nobody's gonna help the Lakers. I'm one of the few people that got it wrong. All right.
But I got it wrong too. I thought he's out of there.
Yeah, a lot of us got it wrong. But again, it's amazing. I didn't start missing stuff until Russ came to the Lakers. Now I can't get nothing right, especially with the Lakers. I can't get nothing right because everything with Lakers tied to Russ. So I can't get nothing right. I tried to use the little bit of power I had over the Lakers to get them. It didn't work. I wanted them in the front office saying, man, y'all know Elder said he's not going to speak on us no more. We got to do something. I'm playing, y'all. I'm joking. For those that I'm joking.
They
ain't thinking about. They don't know Elder in the Lakers front office. They ain't thinking about me. I promise you, they not. But Jenny got her own problem.
And most defense, he may do a little trolling on the chat, but when he come on the panel,
good brother.
On the panel, he really.
He a troll on the panel too. Keep it real, Kareem.
He don't troll on the panel.
Hey, you know why he troll? Hey, hold on. You know why he trolled the panel? You know why he trolled it? Because he won't answer questions. He won't answer questions on the panel.
No,
I don't answer questions.
Because that day, because the way that day you came at him.
No. Most don't ever answer any of my questions. Most, go ahead and tell him. Do you ever answer any of my questions when you come on the panel? It ain't that one day. He never answered questions.
It's that one day, Elder.
I'm telling you. Watch what he say. Watch his response. He don't answer none of my questions. He know they set up questions. That's why he know they set up. I'm finna cook him. He know I am, so he don't answer no questions. I defend the Lakers more than Laker fans through the season. Many guys ran away.
He said he don't. He said don't answer redundant questions.
Nah, he don't answer any. He
Nah,
don't
it was
ask
just funny.
redundant, but he don't answer none. He don't answer none of my questions. No, we love most over here though, man. He's welcome over
Nah,
here
most
anytime.
folks
He know
always,
that, man.
yeah.
That's our dude. That's our
Show
boy right
love.
there, man.
He
We
show love
love
all the
most,
time.
man.
He show love,
We
man.
love most. Oh, salute Showtime. My boy
Showtime,
Showtime in the building. Salute. Y'all go subscribe to Showtime on Point Sports. That's
Showtime
what I was
on
telling y'all
point.
about earlier. Go subscribe. We went in last night. We went in on that epic Ime Udoka stuff and just life stuff, man. We went in. I was actually Showtime fell asleep. He was asleep. We were
Showtime.
still cooking. He fell asleep. We were still cooking till like 4 o'clock, bro. Or after 4 o'clock on there.
Said
You know,
4
because I had troll guys, so I put the work in last night for them. You know, I just put the work in, but we had a real good. Y'all think, hey, if y'all think the one on tickets was good, or go listen to the one on Showtime's last night, because Showtime got a new co-host. He got a new co-host, and it's a sister that's studying journalism and stuff. So she finna get in this field, y'all, and she can hold her own. Don't get me wrong, she can hold her own. So that brought a whole nother element. So it was a bunch of women in there last night in the chat and stuff. So, and we talking about, you know, the Nia Long and the Doku and the adultery. We talking about all that last night.
I'm
We
gonna
went in.
catch that. I'm gonna go watch it.
Oh, I'm telling y'all, if y'all think the one on ticket is good, this one is just as good. I'm telling you, we went in. Yeah,
See,
we went in.
what made the one on ticket so good because you just talk. It was no interrupting. See, sometimes go back and forth, people miss stuff. That's why I
Yeah.
said. That's why I told you. I said the one you did on ticket, you should save it because it was clear
I
and
did.
no where you
I
are.
did.
Sometimes
Yeah.
things go over people's head. But when you
Facts.
constantly and you talking, because I was just listening. I was like, wow. You know, I'm gonna go catch the Showtime joint. But
oh, you're gonna like that one too. It's similar. It's very similar. But again, you had more women in there. Now the one I did on ticket today, he had a bunch of women in there, y'all. It was probably 5, 6 women came. He did one today. Yeah, I did one earlier with him today, and he had like 5 or 6 women coming to the panel. So it was really good. It was really good. Old boy came in, King AK, he came in too, and you know, we got that all worked out. You know what I'm saying? Like men do. You know what I'm saying? We got that all worked out.
I got some stuff to watch now. I'm gonna go catch both of them.
Oh, you got. I'm gonna tell you right now. You got between tickets and Showtimes, we got a lot to catch up on, man. We got a lot to do. Yeah, we got a lot to do.
I ain't really seen nothing yesterday, today, but yeah, it's good to have women up here too, because especially you hear.
Oh yeah,
opinion.
In this type of topic too, when you got women involved, you want to hear their perspective, and it went well. It went real well. So, you talking about that? You gonna hit on this Udoka thing, or what you gonna do with that?
Yeah, because if you want to talk on it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, have you like spoke to anybody about this? Like, you got any inside stuff about it, or you ain't talked to your guy? He hasn't returned calls yet.
I ain't heard nothing on that.
Yeah. And this is what I've been trying to do on all the platforms I've been on speaking about this. I've really been trying to stick to the facts that we know, the facts we can assume from what we've seen and experienced with them, not the assumptions, the hypotheticals, because that's what if this happened? What if it? No, we don't know that. And you're just throwing a monkey wrench into the whole thing. So what I believe is taking place, because the information is coming out. It's coming out daily, right? Ime really screwed up, y'all. Y'all can, and here's the facts. You can go to what everybody jumped the gun, came out, and because of the way it appeared on the surface, everybody just kind of wanted to defend Ime a little bit, like, whoa, you saying consensual, whoa, whole year, whoa. You see what I'm saying? But if you notice, after Matt Barnes got that information, and I think he was the first one to put it out there saying, look, man, this thing 100 times worse than what we thought. If you notice, that's when Stephen A, he came out crazy thinking they setting the brother up. You ain't heard him say nothing else. All the people done start backing up once they got all this information. So here's what I think we can deduce from it. Ime screwed up. He dropped the bag big time on this, right? And what I'm seeing the Boston Celtics do is put themselves in a legal safe zone. One thing you don't want to happen when these type of salacious allegations and sexual harassments and intimidation and abuse of power, these are the things, the words that can be thrown around. You don't want to set yourself up to be sued. You don't want that, because once you get sued, now we have exposure. Now we got everything being put on the table, and that's going to be public record. Can't hide it. You see what I'm saying? So I think the Celtics tried to keep this in house because, Kareem, you know this. Guys have been around the league know this. Showtime, Mr. Matt, y'all know this. Y'all know this. This stuff is going on. I mean, people screwing and cheating and adultery. All that stuff is going on every single day, y'all. It's just a part of that culture. It really is. It's just a part of it. Almost every team keeps it internal until someone makes an accusation or makes a statement or does something that they realize, oh, now we can get sued. Oh, no, now we got to deal with it. And because of the level that Udoka is on, this is why I believe it's public. Now, here's my other, and I'll let you cook, Kareem. Here's my other reason of why I believe it's coming out public. It's just like the Robert Sarver thing. I do not believe the rhetoric that people are pushing, the narrative they're pushing, saying that this is get back for Sarver. I don't believe that one bit.
No,
I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that one bit. That's two total different situations. Two total different organizations, two total different situations. What I do believe happened is that the similarity between the two is that both teams put themselves in a legal safe zone, and they knew, or both entities, because the other one was the NBA. Both entities put themselves, the NBA and the Boston Celtics, put themselves in a legal safe zone, but they already knew what the outcome would eventually be. They just didn't know when it would come. With Robert Sarver, they knew if we tell this man he got to sell this team and we try to get the owners together, which they're not going to agree because they've been doing the same crap Sarver been doing. But if we try to force him to get rid of his team, lawsuits are coming. We don't want that. Let's put it out there to the public. Let the public destroy it. Let the sponsors leave. Let all this go. And he'll realize, man, I just need to sell it. I don't need this crap around me. What did he do a week later? Now he's got the team up for sale. At his choice, though. Now he doesn't have grounds to sue. Now he doesn't have legal grounds, litigation grounds. Same way with the Ime Udoka thing, y'all. Boston is positioning themselves in this legal safe zone. If they fire Udoka, he could come back and sue them later. Because they did it internally. They admitted, we found out about this in July, and we hired a company. So how could you say you don't know? You see what I'm saying? You hired a company, then you fired him after getting all this information? It would be them. It would be doing legal suicide. I mean, yeah, it really would be. He would have a case just on that. Because you got the information, you got to treat everybody the same now. So what they did was, okay, cool. We're in this legal safe zone. Now we're going to do the same thing they had with Robert Sawyer. It's here. We're going to let information just leak out. We're going to let the public kill him. It's already bad because we're talking about adultery. So we got a family over here that's probably screwed up. That VP, the one that caught him on the camera. You know what I mean? I don't know if you heard about that part of it. At their house, that's how he found out. She goes outside to take a phone call. He's looking. You know how you had the cameras, doorbell cameras, your mail cameras and all that? He has a doorbell camera. He's listening to her talk on the phone to Udoka. Yeah. He's listening to it. So he found out. Now, what happened after that, we don't know. We got other reports that said they said that came from Nia Long's camp. They said that it was a starter on the team that blew the whistle. That means that starter got issues with the coach. Again, I'm going to go back to Barnes. When he got the information, because he got people there plugs, he said this, the thing is 100 times worse than we thought. And you could tell he was like, I ain't touching this. I'm through with this. I pray that folk can get through it. Y'all remember how he ended this thing? I pray people can get through this. Now, are we not talking about the same brother that just went through this? Did not Barnes go through this with Derek Fisher and his wife? He's been down this. He knows this road. And that brother come out and said, oh, what we heard, 100 times worse. He didn't say 5. He didn't say 10. He said 100 times worse. And I'm seeing players throw their hands up, coaches. Nobody's touching this. Nobody's backing Udoka. That means Udoka dropped the bag big time, y'all. He did some things that even in the atmosphere that is conducive for cheating and adultery and all of that everybody accepts, he even crossed them lines. So what I hope, honestly, and I'm gonna let you cook, Kareem, I'm done. I just hope the brother.
Cook,
No, I'm saying, yeah. What I hope is the brother just resigns. Because from this here, even where we're at now, there's no way he could come back and represent Boston. There's probably no way he could work in the NBA again. You see what I'm saying? So the sooner you get out of the news, the better, and you can start rebuilding. There's been stories said that Nia Long is deciding she wants to stay with him. Now I'm on record for saying I don't know how great of a move that is. She's on record because that what's his name? King AK 47. He was saying that he got video or her, on one of these shows or somebody's podcast a couple months ago, talking about how their relationship is rocky, is not great, blah blah blah. Right? She's on record for saying I don't want to be married. It's on record that she's had like 10 different entertainers, superstars, people the name would know that she's dated. Her factual history shows she don't want to be married. This man proposed to her in 2015. She was what, 42, 43 then. Yeah. Now she's 51. They're still not married. That woman don't desire to be married. Cool, that's her choice. But it's obvious Udoka does because he proposed in 15, had the child with her a few years earlier, remember? African descent. If you know anything about the heritage and all that kind of stuff, he wants a family. He probably wants to be there with his child, hoping he could change her mind. She ain't changing her mind. It's clear. And this is why I say, even though she says she want to be there to support him, it benefits her because she don't want to be in a marriage. She just wants to be in an uncommitted relationship, but I want the benefits of marriage. You know what I'm saying? I can live with a man. He take care of me and the child, blah, blah, blah. She wants the benefits of being in a marriage. She don't want the sacrifice of what it costs to be in a marriage, though. So to me, if you got a man that's clearly showing you from the facts we see, he wants to be married, and you got a woman he's in his prime, she not, and you got her saying, I don't want to be married, and him in his prime saying, I want to be married, I just think it'd be best if they split. He could take care of his child. He on the road a lot anyway. So, to me, I just think so that everybody can get their piece. But right now, he got to play the game. Because, see, he can't go out right now, y'all, commit adultery, and then leave her. He would be, he would be public enemy number one. So he's going to have to play this game for a while. He's going to have to play this game. But ultimately, I think they both will be able to possibly find happiness separated because they just have two different goals. And when two don't agree, they cannot walk together, y'all. It's impossible. It's impossible. But I agree with my man Showtime saying it's over for Ime Udoka.
I want to give a shout
over. Book it.
I want to give a shout to Showtime.
Salute, Foxy Brown.
On the Cash App, Showtime on the Cash App. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah. So we got Foxy Brown. We got women on here. She said, "I'm sorry, but I'm not getting engaged to anyone for that long without making me his wife." A lot of women feel that. 2015 was a long time.
But again, you can deduce from everything happened. It's not him that ain't. He proposed to her, even though we've heard her publicly say, "I don't want to ever be married." She's never been married. She's dated all these guys and never married any of them. Got a child, 21-year-old child by a man. Got this 10-year-old child by Udoka. But she's never married anyone. So her footprint, she don't have to say a word. Her footprint of how she's living her life shows me she don't want to be married. She me alone, nice as looking as she is, 51, and you can't get married? That's choice. And most women desire this. Man, there ain't gonna be no 7-year engagement. To Udoka, a man that's in his prime, he's making the most money he's ever made in his life. He gotta be. He's making the most money he ever made in his life right now. He's making more money now than he was as a player.
Oh yeah.
He in the prime of his life. He's in the prime of his life. He's here for women to pick. They said the women on there was agreeing. Now, I don't, look at men like that, but they were saying, "Oh, he's very good looking, very good." That one sister, like she put it in, he's very good looking. I started laughing. I'm like, you emphasize that a little too much, sis. You know what I'm saying? Slow down a little bit. Kareem, you on mute? You on mute, Kareem?
Sorry, Showtime. I already shouted that out. I already said appreciate the Cash App.
Yes, sir. He sent he actually sent us both ones. Salute, Showtime. Yeah. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, but I'm saying me, I think.
No, I'm saying we got women on here. A lot of today.
Oh, okay.
Many women. We got like 6 women today.
Maybe. All right. Cool. No, and it's this type of.
Maybe agreeing with you or disagreeing. I don't know. What you think?
Say it again.
I said maybe agreeing with you or disagreeing with you.
Oh, I'm not saying their comments. I mean, Sister Foxy Brown does, because she like, look, I ain't gonna be engaged with nobody that long. He ain't made me his wife. Which I think it should be that way. You should be committed. You know what I'm saying? I live that kind of lifestyle where I'm committed to my wives. I'm committed. I'm fully committed, and it don't take me having no 7-year test drive either. I hear that kind of stuff. That make me sick, bro. When I hear I had test drive that, bro. This ain't no car, bro. No car. I got 10 times more invested, 50, 100 times more invested in my wife than I do a damn piece of hunk of iron. Sister Angie Bernard, she says that was him not respecting her boundaries. She clearly told him what she wanted, but yet he chose to try and change her mind. You know what? I agree with that, Angie. And part of what I was talking about I think it was tickets. It might have been tickets, Showtime, might have been both. I can't remember. I was saying how these roles have reversed, y'all. These roles have started to reverse. The women are being aggressive and masculine. The men are being soft and effeminate and then remember just a decade or two ago, that's something that a woman actually would have tried to do, to entrap a man to marry her. Now you got a man, a successful man. The sisters say a successful, good-looking man that's rich, trying to entrap an older woman into marrying him. That stuff you used to hear stories about sisters trying to do because guys were jacking them around. They committed. They doing everything to be a wife, and the man just won't commit. So they try these types of tricks and all this kind of stuff to convince the man to marry them. Now we got men trying to convince women to marry them. It makes sense to me, though, because when you go and you start looking at the statistics that's put before us in all of these divorces that are taking place, they say what, 75% of these marriages end in divorce, right? But they say 70% of those divorces are generated by the women. They're leaving the men. The men ain't saying I want out. It's the women saying I want out in the majority of these situations. So I just think it's all jacked up. I really do. One of the biggest things I was talking about over there when it comes to just this as a whole, Udoka dropped the ball. Everybody say, well, not everybody. My man, King AK, one of his big things was that the women never held accountable. They don't hold themselves accountable. They always dump it on the men. Again, I like to stay focused on what I can control. I am a man. And I think the thing that pissed them off in my conversation was that I said men need to have self-control first and foremost. Then men need to lead. They need to be the head of their homes. Then they need to be righteous so they'll have something to follow. Here it is, we're hypocritical. We dirt bags or we out here living our best life doing crazy stuff, right? But then we got that higher standard for the woman. She's got to come in and be perfect and fulfill her role 100% and all that. But we ain't doing it on our own. No. And I was telling them brothers on that thing, I ain't with that. You set the standard as a man. You show the self-control. You raise the bar and then make the women come up to you. Now, if they don't go around smacking them around for years. And I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking about having sex. Don't be going around just taking the punani for years, knowing that she ain't going to meet your standards. And that's essentially, think about that. That's what he don't like the roles reversed. He did that same thing. She put, I ain't married. I don't want to be married. But he stayed with her, hoping that he could convince her because they had a child to get into this relationship. So then, while she's away from him, because they're not living together, remember, she just moved to Boston 2 weeks ago. He's home. He's lonely. He don't have her around. I'm telling you, man. Then all these women that work for the Boston Celtics, all these single young women that work there, and I know how they do it. The majority of them probably look very, very good, y'all, to worldly American standards. Why did he pick one of them? That ain't what he want. He ain't looking for a 20-year-old that's trying to chase a career, that's trying to live her best life, that's happy being a jump off, that's happy being a thought. He don't want that. He wants a family. He wants a wife. So he goes for a wife. Now that's where his problem came.
So he wouldn't have got. It would have been no trouble if the woman was single. That's the problem. She was married, right?
Actually, the problem would have came. That's the main problem, because now you violated a man's property. You've crossed the lines, bro. You know what I mean? That marriage is sacred, it's covenant. You just broke that, right? But if it's a single woman, there still would have been some minor issues, for the simple fact the position Udoka is in is like a supervisor manager position, and the position this woman is not. Now her husband's on the same level as Udoka. He's high level management, right? They're both considered high level. He's a VP of finance, they say. She is like a logistics person. Like, she was the one that would schedule his wife's flights and all this stuff. So she's like a organizer and logistics person for the coaches and stuff.
Oh, so the husband worked for the Celtics too?
Yeah, he a VP of finance.
Oh, so him and his wife both work for the Celtics.
Yes, but he's at a high management level. I think she's not on a management level. You see what I'm saying? So now you have that. That's where that clause come in. Everybody know, if you ever worked in any decent sized company, if you on a supervisor manager level, you cannot have a sexual relationship with someone on a lower level.
Mad
it
Dog,
will automatically.
Super chat.
Yeah, salute, Mad Dog. He said, "Why Udoka? Why?" Yeah, I agree, bro. He dropped the bag. He did, Mad Dog. Thank you for the support, my brother. Appreciate it. But everybody got those clauses. You can't be no manager coercing, manipulating, doing all this stuff, because everything you do is going to be construed as favoritism or the lack thereof. You see what I'm saying? She ain't giving you what you want. Now you treating her wrong. You see what I'm saying? Now you're intimidating her. Now you're doing her bad. That's why they say no, no, no. If you on this level, you can't. Some people try to compare the things and say, well, why didn't anybody have a problem when Phil Jackson was laying the pipe to what's her name? Jeannie Buss. They both high level management.
Yeah,
they're on the same level. What benefit is he getting? You see what I'm saying? He's the coach. You don't get no higher than that when it comes from that side. She's the owner. It don't get no higher. There's no benefit. No one's looking at it and say, well, she's doing this just because he's Phil. No, Phil already at that level. He can get what he want anyway. So that's why there was never no issue there. They're both on the same level, right? But when let it have been Phil dating, the mailroom girl. Oh no, Phil. Sorry, bro. We ain't having that. But it takes place, is what I'm saying. It happens in every team, every sport, every day. The problem is they normally keep it in house because nobody first normally wants to be exposed. So it's easy to keep it in. In this scenario, whatever Ime did, it crossed the line so much that it had to get out. And they have to legally protect themselves.
He got a question for you.
He said, keep cash. He says, are you sure about the number? And you went by so fast, I can't read it.
Oh, damn, my bad.
Man, can I read it, dang, bro?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. He said, are you sure about the number of women leaving men? Did I give a number about women leaving men? Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about the divorce number. Yeah, bro. I'm more than sure of that. That's just public record anywhere. They are the ones that go and file for the divorce. So 75% of divorces 75% of marriages they saying are ending in divorce, and 70% of those that are filed by women. So 7 out of every 10 divorces that are filed in courts are filed by women. Yeah, you can pull that up anywhere, brother. That's been a stat for a minute. Man, Banks back at it again.
Back at it again.
Salute, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the love, brother. Appreciate it. He says, I've been with my lady since 2012. We got engaged 2018. We got married 2023.
Getting married.
He said we're getting married in 2023 because mentally we both wasn't ready, had to be right mentally, spiritually, financially, and 2 kids later, and got to be a unit. Now the key is this though, Banks. That's good. The number one thing you said that ain't been taking place in the Udoka Brown home. What's her name? Mia Brown, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah.
She live alone. She ain't committed like yours is, bro. Yours wants to be married. She don't, and she been saying it and showing it. And people say, "Well, how you know that? She just moved there." What that mean? I don't mean that she wants to be married just because she moved there. I still haven't seen anything publicly about her saying she wants to be married to this man. And it's public that he proposed to her. So I know a lot of women be like, why take the damn ring then? If you know you really don't want to marry this dude, you don't want to be married, why take the ring? Well, there's a lot of women. I have the same question. Say you propose to a woman, you give her a ring, which I don't do the ring thing anyway. I don't believe in that. But say you do give a ring, and then the thing break off. Why you keep it? Why would you want to get a man back his ring? You know what I'm saying? You're not committed to the thing. I don't know why women do that. Because women, I don't know too many women giving that ring back. They keeping that ring, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. And a lot of times they're the one break off the relationship. But I guess they feel like once you give it to them, it's theirs. They get to keep it. No, I gave you that as a sign of a commitment. Me to you, you to me. You ain't committed. Get a ring back. Move on. Do your thing. That's just my thinking.
You got
Foxy. I'm gonna read it. Foxy Brown says, I think Udoka started feeling himself after he started getting more attention and felt like he was invincible. Celtics don't love him like that. No, I think because from what I'm hearing from all the stuff, this was going on pretty much all year. You know what I mean? And then it got exposed. And so remember, at first they weren't winning. They were horrible. They were a bad team the first half of the season. Honestly, a lot of times people's thoughts will gear, and I didn't say this last person, that wasn't her thoughts, but people's thoughts will gear towards there's some type of sabotage, or there's some type of setup, like we're trying to hurt the black man. That's not what this is, y'all. I'm being honest with you. And Boston, we know what they known for. That ain't the case here. This brother just crossed the lines, and you got to look at what's taking place. If Ime Udoka had any level of innocence, these other brothers like Stephen A. Smith, all these players, they will be backing him. I'm telling you they would. In this climate we living in now, they will be backing him. But once they got that internal information, everybody backed up like, whoa, bro, what's wrong with you? I don't know what he did. I didn't get that information. I don't know. But I'm watching what everybody else is doing, and it's making sense to me.
So before you read this this comment,
somebody get the door, please.
Do you think the doorbell thing, the husband hearing that, or you think the player
look through the window? Who is it? Hold on, man. Hold on, Kareem. Kareem, you go ahead and roll with this. I'll be right back.
All right. See, he's more knowledgeable about the Ime Udoka thing than me. But I was going to ask him a question. He said there's no timetable on when you should get married as long as both parties on the same page. That was the case with Nia Long and Udoka. Yeah, you're right. As long as you're on the same page, I agree that it's really no timetable. But I do think that 7 years engagement is a long time. I think that's a long time. But you have a point. As long as y'all both on the same page, but I just think that's a long time. Like it just seems
very long. It's very long, and again, I'm not assuming. I'm just going off the information that's been made public. The public information is not too long ago. She talked about how their relationship was rocky, and then there's several times, I guess, she's made it public. I have no desire to ever get married. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe people thinking her getting older, she may have changed her mind. I don't know. I'm looking at the history. You got a lot of boyfriends, but you've never had a husband.
I think that's really because she's a mess with Chris Webber too. I really think that this really gonna push her a little further back now to get married.
Well, I mean, at 51, I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't get married at 51. I know plenty of people get married after that. Normally, they've been married before, though. But, I mean, sometimes some people get married their age for the first time. Hopefully, her mindset has changed. What you doing? Man, well, my wife done took half my chocolate, bro. Now she come in and try to take the other half. But I think that the 51, man. I mean, Ticket was talking about this earlier. Her options, and people say she me alone. She gets what she want. No, she can't. She
Not
can't
what
get
she
who
want.
she wants. She
Not
can't.
what she
Not
want.
no. No. And he
She
was
just
talking about
said,
like what she brings to the table and all this stuff. See, I think the real big disconnect, right? I don't agree with that, Angie, at all. That's the first thing me and you disagreed on. I do not agree with that happy wife, happy life. She laughed. She don't even agree because she laughed afterward.
yeah,
So Angie don't agree with that.
Foxy Brown got something for you.
Okay, she said that's why I said that, Elder, because they were not winning. Yeah, and he brought a winning culture back. That's why I said he was feeling himself. That's just my. It could be part of that. It could be part of that. I think this is. Let me get to this part because I don't want us to miss this part. I believe what's going to happen. He's going to eventually just resign. If
That's
he
what I said.
doesn't, yeah, if he doesn't, what's going to happen? Each day or week, you're going to see more and more information start getting leaked, y'all. And leaking information just puts more and more and more pressure. Look at the stuff that's being leaked now. A starter, guess what's going to happen? Everybody that started for Boston last year is going to be scrutinized. Like when they said he slept with a woman that worked there, see how they start putting all these women's pictures, plastering people, don't even know what the hell going on. Everybody that actually started the game for Boston, they go wait. Oh boy, I don't know how Boston's going to do this media day tomorrow. I don't know how they're going to do it. Unless they just say, look, we ain't taking no Udoka questions. If you ask one, you out of here. I don't, and the media gonna trip on that. You got to address it. You can't hide from this, boss. So now that came out, so imagine when a starter gets up there for media day, they're gonna be asking him, what's your relationship like with Udoka? We saw the article where they talking about you. You see what I'm saying? This thing's finna get worse. It's finna get worse the longer it goes. So that's why I said for Udoka, the best thing, and I think with a lot of people, if he just would have went with his first mind and resigned in, we wouldn't have heard about it. It just would have been, it'd have been nothing because he's gone. We'd have heard that he resigned. There were some things, and people would have pried, but it wouldn't have mattered because he's gone. So they wouldn't have got the information. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't have got it, and they would have been able to handle all that internally. But because he didn't resign, he forced them to suspend him.
So
and now the public gonna do it.
I want to answer Big Albert question. He said we coming on the 2 hours, right? This is when we gonna
do it, man. Let's do it.
Okay, so send a number.
Let's do it. Hold on, I got to get in the chat room. Hold on, I got to get in the chat room first. Got to get in the chat room. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right. My number's telling me we got 298 people in the chat room. Is that what you got, Kareem?
I got 301.
Refresh, Kareem. Because I refreshed.
It said
297. So people leave, man. Who left?
Hit the like button.
All right. So, and I refreshed, and I got 303. So let's do this. I'll just go from 300. Right? The highest number we got. I got 303. I just refreshed again. I'm at 303.
Let's go from 1 to 300. That's cool.
All right. We're going
up and down. See, now it's 301.
All right. We're going to go with a number between 1 and 300. Don't see? Didn't I tell them earlier? Don't put numbers in. People already put numbers.
Wait, people, listen here. People do not
put numbers in yet.
Don't put no numbers in.
Hold on. All right. Because we're gonna have a start part. I'm gonna tell you. Here's the part we start, and I'm counting numbers from this part. All right. I'm gonna tell you the person's name. Like right now, you can look in there. Crooktown P says, "Thank you, Yeshua. Salute, homie. Much respect." Bam. Right. I'll say something like, "We starting there. Everything under there, I'm counting." I ain't doing Crooktown. I use them as an example. I just use them as an example right now. That's how we're gonna do it. Again,
go
from number 1 to 300, 1 to 300. Whoever gets it or whoever is the closest, we are going to send them the Cash App. So when you win, you got to have a Cash App. You got to have Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. Those are 3 ways we can get it. If you don't have those, we can't help you. All right? We're going to go to the next person. All right? Because I'm not mailing you the money.
You got to come up here and show your face.
You got to come in. You got to be a member, too. I mean, you got to be a sub. We're going to verify if you're a sub. You have to be a sub. If you're not a sub, you're not getting the bread. All right? We take care of them to take care of us. So you got to be a sub. You got to come in when he sends the link, and you're going to have to show your face so we can verify who you are. May do a quick little 20-second interview with you. Congratulate you, stuff like that, like we did with Marlon. Won Marlon last time, right? Marlon won last time.
The first one. We had
who's the second brother?
I forgot the second brother, but Marlon was the first one.
Okay, I remember Marlon when we did that. I can't remember the second.
4,000.
Yeah. Now, Marlon and the other brother. See, people already putting numbers in. Y'all gonna be X'd out for putting numbers in because I didn't tell you to put numbers yet.
We gonna.
I didn't tell you to put numbers yet. Y'all still putting numbers, and I told you not yet.
It's not starting now. We
ain't started yet. Don't put numbers. Marlon and we got to figure out the other brother. I remember. You know who you are. Y'all not eligible. Sorry, we're not gonna have y'all win the bag twice.
Yeah, we're gonna write y'all name and y'all not gonna be eligible. We just keep telling y'all to wait.
Wait.
I got to listen.
Kareem, no biggie. Let them keep doing. They just X themselves out. And they see the bag we gave away, they're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be pissed.
All you have to do is wait. I said when
they gonna be pissed.
He clearly said he's not gonna do nothing. Wait.
Yep, they're gonna be pissed. No discipline. You go from number 1 all the way up to 300. Okay? From number 1 all the way up to 300. Let me text Kareem the number.
And you gotta be a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber. That's the thing. You have to be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, it's not going to. So you have to be a subscriber. I'm gonna ask y'all to subscribe. Some people I know subscribed already. You gotta be a subscriber. 1 to 300. And so when I say go, then it's a go. But right now nobody put no numbers in. Nobody put no numbers in.
I'm refreshing now to make sure we got it right. I'm refreshing now. Cool. We got 306 in here. We're still going with 300 though. We're still going with 300. Hey, if two people get it right, the first person put it in gonna get it. Not both y'all. The first person that put it in gonna get it.
Or how about they split it? How about they split it?
No.
If they both get it right though, that's kind of
okay. You can do that. We can do that. We can do that. It's like a lottery. I got you. It's like a lottery. Okay, I got you. We can do that. We can do that.
Yo, all right. Disqualify. I don't want to see no numbers. Put it this way. Well, like I said, when I say go and then a number, anybody put a number from here on, you're getting disqualified.
Hey, Kareem, you have to give you got to look in the chat, and then you're gonna say read the chat and say everything under that. We read numbers because that'll give us a starting point to go back.
I'm gonna put something on the chat. Anything after me.
That's okay. Anything after you. Okay, that sounds good. Once Kareem put it in there, then y'all can get the numbers 1 through 300. 1 through 300.
And not right now.
Once Kareem puts it in there, once you see him, once you see him put it in, then you can start giving your numbers. Man, I'm excited. Like I'm finna win the money. Man, let's get it.
Only when I put the in 1 through 300. You gotta come if you win or you're closest. You gotta put your face on the screen and say, "Hey, you're the winner." For ain't no trolls anything. You know what I'm saying? So when you see me put something on it, it starts then. 1 through 300. When we stopping? When is we stopping?
If you do it, we'll know when everybody did it. If we catch that you gave 2 numbers, you're automatically disqualified, no matter if you win or not. Do it 1 time, y'all. We on the honor system over here. We not shady over here. We got people giving numbers already. Wait till you see Kareem.
Hey, Brent, we're going to.
He may be new. I think he knew. He might have just came in.
But
I don't know if he heard it because I hadn't seen him in there.
Do not put no numbers in right now. Do not put no numbers in right now until my name come under the Cash App, and then you put the number in. 1 to 300. 1 to 300. You gotta put the thing in. 1 to 300. You put it in, and whoever gets it or the closest to it, and you gotta come on screen and say it's a big cash giveaway.
I got a good number too. I got a real good number.
It's 1 to 300. So when you see my name appear, there it goes. Anything after KAREEMLOUALLEN, right?
All right, let's go. Get some numbers rolling. Let's go, y'all.
Numbers rolling.
Let's get it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo-wee. Flying in. Come on with it. Man, where my thing at? Ooh, they flying in, bro. They flying in. We'll let them go. We'll let them go for a minute. I'm telling you, I'm going to go back through all of them, y'all.
Some of these numbers down because we don't have Randy. You writing some of this?
I'm going to handle it. I'm going to handle it. I'm on it.
You only can get one time. One time. If you pick two, if you put two numbers in, you disqualified.
You disqualified. You disqualified.
If you put two numbers in, you disqualified.
I'm going to do it like this. Oh, yeah, that works perfect for me. Yeah. I can get to see. Ooh, y'all got some great guesses. Oh, y'all got some great guesses. Bam!
And you got the